Hey YouTubers, Jose Fantasticville. I'm in San Benito, Texas, here in the Rio Grande Valley. We're visiting family, my parents down in Brownsville, Texas. But for a lot of people, if you're driving down 77 going to South Padre Island or Brownsville on US 77 South, you drive by San Benito. And one of the biggest things here is their water tower that they truly love. Main reason why Freddy Fender, a popular singer back in the 60s and 70s, had good songs like Wasted Days, Wasted Nights, to the Next Teardrop Falls were some of his songs. Sang with a lot of popular people, but they got his image and San Benito, a home of Freddy Fender, on this one water tower here, so you can see it when you drive by. You see his image there. Then we're gonna go to another location here in San Benito. Actually, is a grave site here in San Benito, one of the gravesite tours I'll do, and it's a very big grave site. They did it well for him. Again, Freddy Fender, native of San Benito, Texas. This is his hometown. We're on old Sam Houston Boulevard. This used to be the main route. The newer Sam Houston's on the left, but we're going to the cemetery where Freddy Fender is buried at. It's one of the older cemeteries here in town. It's Cementerio El Nopal is the actual name of it. They got some old tombstones in there. A lot of, oh man, that one's all cracked. Yeah. We're at the grave site for Freddy Fender. We saw his wire tower earlier. Again, that's what his Hollywood star would look like over there in California. His real name was Baldemar Huerta. Freddy Fender, born 1937, passed away in 2006.
You know, Joe, when he was born,
Oh.
so you can get it clearly.
So each of these plaques here has a different thing. There's some more on the other side. I don't know how clear you can read it or see it, I mean, but I'll read some of it. His early years: born Baldemar Garza Huerta, June 4, 1937, San Benito, Texas. Freddy Fender was the son of Serapio and Margarita Garza Huerta, a laborer and migrant farm workers. The eldest of 9 children, Baldemar brothers and sisters included Isidro, Maria, Minerva, Inocencio, Juan Jose, and Jose Luis. Having lost his father at age 7, he was raised by a single mom who later had 3 more children, Manuel, Sylvia, and Elvia Salazar. Love of music came early to young Baldemar, as everyone called him then. He was only 5 years old when he acquired an old 3-string backless guitar, which he quickly learned to play. The family would follow the seasonal crops. For harvesting, they traveled north to work beets in Michigan, bale hay, and pick tomatoes in Indiana, harvest pickles in Michigan, and onions in New Mexico. Then it was back home to San Benito for the winter, where he spent time entering and winning talent contests. Travel brought exposure to various styles of music, from blues, country, which impacted his future style, but the migratory lifestyle took his toll on Freddy, as it did many school children unable to keep up with classes. He quit school at the age of 16 and began a 3-year tour in the U.S. Marine Corps, from which he was honorably discharged. He maintained his love of country and the Marine pride throughout his life. In 1957, 20-year-old Baldemar married Evangelina Muniz, age 16. Together they raised 4 children: Baldemar Jr., Tammy, Daniel, and Maria Huerta. And then that was the early ones, but you got all his other ones here. This one's about his professional career. This one about his legacies. When he passed away in 2006, he passed away in Corpus Christi. And his final wishes, it says here, he wanted to be buried in his beloved hometown, San Benito. This has all his career shows and soundtracks.
Bill Clinton, put down there.
His career shows, he was inaugural ball for Bill Clinton. He was the inaugural ball for Ford Theater with President Bush Sr., inaugural ball for President Bush Sr. in 1989. Ann Richards, Texas Governor, 91. Montreal Jazz Festival and Chicago Wrigley Field for the Cubs in 81 and 86. He played at the Hollywood Bowl and at the White House for President Carter and one of the Macy's Thanksgiving parades.
Okay. I know he had that one.
And this just got some of the songs and soundtracks that he was in, where his songs came out in different movies. His songs came out in W, Hancock, Astronaut Army, Oprah, Video Classics, The Three Burials and Malgrades, Cold Blood, Tin Cup, Lone Star, Beverly Hill, Billy's, Fire in the Sky, Lost It, Silhouette. Those are just some of the shows or movies that his music came out in. And then he had more honors and awards here. I gotta take a walk that way before I come back. So this is the newer side of the grave or the cemetery here in San Benito. Again, most of the military veterans here, like Freddy Fender was from Marine Corps, got the American flags on their graves. World War II vet. The whole area down here is the old park, traditional grave site, cemetery. It was way in there. So quiet here. They have some graves here that no wording, no names, just people are here. where the cross is broken off, but looks like 1920 something. So I'll head out. There's some graves here that don't have any headstones. Part of an old wooden cross there. It's just broken, but nothing else to mark it. Wow. Again, there's some real old graves here, and then there's some that aren't marked anymore. Man. Well, I'll head out here. Again, we came by, just saw Freddy Fender's water tower, and then just wanted to check out his grave site on this tour. I don't know how big this grave is, but it's right next to a street. There's nothing else written on the cross. Well, we'll head out. Again, thank you for this part. Again, over here at Freddy Fender. If you enjoyed this one video here, the tour from the water tower to his gravesite and a little bit into that old cemetery, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys later on. Adios.